it's about time.
It's about damn time.
After what's felt like the longest trade negotiation in the history of the NFL,
It's been 84 years.
Aaron Rodgers has been traded to the Jets for what is most likely a 2024 first, the 42nd pick this year, and 207 this year for Rodgers, and the 170th pick. Plus, the team swapped first this year, so now Green Bay is 13th overall, and New York is 15th overall. So it feels like we've just been valuing all of these players on both teams already as if this trade was already official, but now that it is, it's a pretty simple breakdown. On the New York side, congratulations to all the Garrett Wilson managers out there. Wilson was already a stud with Joe Flacco and Mike White, averaging over 17 points per game in 8 games with the two of them combined. And 17.3 points per game would have been the wide receiver 9 last year, right behind Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, and A.J. Brown, who were all in the high 17s. And he did that as a rookie with basically third string quarterbacks, so imagine what he can do with Aaron Rodgers. This is obviously also great for Breece Hall, who was also already fantastic last year before the injury, so when he's back to 100%, he'll benefit as well from a way better quarterback who also has a tendency to check down to his running backs heavily. The rest of the Jets offense I really don't care about. Yeah, it's nice that Allen Lazard is there, but Lazard wasn't good when he played behind Davante Adams with Aaron Rodgers, so if Garrett Wilson is the new Davante Adams, where does that leave Allen Lazard? And then you have Corey Davis, Mecole Hardman, whoever they have at tight end. I don't care. This offense is Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, and whatever is left after those two just gets divided out between the rest of them. As for Aaron Rodgers, I think if things go well, he could be a borderline top 5 quarterback again, like he was in 2020 and 2021 when he had Davante Adams. But I think his floor is like Kirk Cousins, basically, who was the quarterback 12 last year in points per game with 4,500 yards and almost 30 passing touchdowns. Now moving over to the Packers side, it's now the Jordan Love season. Yay. I don't think Jordan Love is good. I mean, I'm sure that Matt LaFleur is going to figure it out, but I'd be selling Jordan Love so hard right now for any first in 2023 or even in 2024. I don't want to wait and see what it looks like, because if it's bad, then you're not going to get a first in 5 months. And to be honest, I know people are saying the pick swap is to try to move up for Jackson Smith and Jigba, but I wouldn't be surprised if they also try to make a move for a quarterback if one of them falls. Like if the rumors that CJ Stroud could fall end up being true and he falls to like 7, 8, 9, then I could see Green Bay trading up a few picks to go get him. And if they do that, Love is back on the bench and back to almost worthless in Dynasty. So I'd be trading him right now if you're able to get that first round pick, or even a first plus if people are out there crazy and trying to get in on the Jordan Love train. Sell him right now. As for Christian Watson, you already know that I'm not a fan, and I'm even more not a fan of him with Jordan Love. I just think that he's so easy to pivot off of right now for other quality receivers in Dynasty like Michael Pittman, Chris Godwin, Jerry Jeudy, Hollywood Brown. In the trade finder too, apparently all you have to do is add him to Treylon Burks and you can go get DK Metcalf. He's just a guy that I don't really want to have on my roster because I think he holds more Dynasty value right now than what he's going to give you production-wise in a Jordan Love-led offense. And then there's the running backs, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, who I think both are going to be leaned on heavily this year. Jones more as a dump-off weapon with limited receivers on the team, and A.J. Dillon just to grind down defenses and run the clock out, keep the pressure off of Jordan Love. I think Jones is honestly a good buy low if you're competing and you need that RB2. Go send a couple of seconds out there for Aaron Jones. A.J. Dillon, I still believe in, I really do, but he's a mid to late second right now as a buy if you're trying to buy him. I'm not willing to go much higher than that, just more of a dart throw shot in what is not necessarily a very deep or very good class later on. A mid to late second this year should get the job done. Overall, I just wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay is last in the division this year in 2023, maybe third ahead of Chicago at best. I just don't see it offensively, and I think that that's just going to hurt almost every single player involved for fantasy football in Green Bay. So that's my breakdown on the impact of the Aaron Rodgers trade now that it is finally official. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree on any of my values for the players impacted. And while you're here, since the NFL draft is in a couple of days, check out our final Superflex rookie mock draft in this video right up here.